This is Robin from the Back Pain Secret podcast, and today we are going to talk about how you know if your back pain is caused by your kidneys. I'm going to be right back and just going to cue up the intro song, and I'll see you soon. So, here's the important question. How can back pain sufferers like us, who don't want to use prescription drugs or go through surgery, heal our back pain? How do we live our daily lives in a way that allows us to go to work, take care of our families, enjoy life, and still manage our back pain? That is the question, and this podcast will give you the answer. My name is Robin Wakeham, and welcome to Back Pain Secrets. Okay guys, I'm back, and today's topic is, how do you know if your back pain is caused by your kidneys? Okay, it's a very, very similar pain, and it can be very hard for you to distinguish what's the causes of your back pain, if it's your lower back or if it's your kidneys. But before we get into all of that, I want to talk about something that I thought about when I had my morning coffee this morning. You know, I'm 46 years old now, and I was sitting just thinking about how much my perspective has changed over the years, you know, as I have grown older. A few examples is that, for example, growing up in my 20s and 30s, I didn't really care too much about politics at all, you know. I just thought it was a load of bullshit, you know. And but I was always like wondering or thinking, why does elderly men, like 45, 55, 60s, they're all so opinionated when it comes to politics, right? And as I've grown older now, I see myself being very, very interested in the politics, you know, and what they say and what they do. And it's strange. That's a big shift. Also, I grew up in the countryside, and we had dogs and we had cats and stuff, but I didn't really pay too much attention around the animals, right? But now, one of my best friends here is my little dog, Eva. You see here, there, Eva? Hey. I spend a lot of time with that dog, you know. We're out walking. She's around me when I'm doing my online business at home. It's just great, you know. That's a big shift. So I don't really know it's the purpose why I'm telling you this, but it's strange how you change your perspective when you grow older, and on many different aspects. And I guess that's the case for most people, you know. You grow, you evolve, and you have different experiences, and that changes how you look at the world, okay? And that could also be something you could bring back to your back pain, okay? Because a lot of times when you have back pain, you're doing stuff in one way, a way that you've been doing it for years. But then you grow older, you get different circumstances, and you need to switch her around a bit, okay? Get another perspective. I mean, if you're 45 or 50, you can't be exercising like when you were in your 20s, okay? You need to take better care of yourself, spend more time stretching and taking it easy, warming up more, and all of that, you know? Come on, Eva! Come on! There you go, honey. Excellent. So, anyway, back to today's topic, okay? How do you know if your kidneys is causing your back pain, okay? Well, Peter was a patient I had a few years back. It's a made-up name, of course. We want to protect the innocent. But Peter was in his 30s, almost 35 or 36, I think. He was an old hockey player, very, very good, actually. He played like for not the national team, but he was really up there, good. So he didn't play hockey now, but he had 2 kids. And his kids spent a lot of time in the hockey arena, okay? And in the hockey arena, it can be quite cold, especially when you're sitting on those cold benches. You can get problems with like urinary tract, you know, and the lower parts of your bodies, okay? So he was doing that, the hockey, and he was spending a lot of time in the hockey arena, and he started to feel pain in his upper back, you know, almost like where the last rib, where you can feel the last rib. And it was just there for a few weeks. It was painful, you know. It was just a dull pain to start off with, but then more and more sharp. And whenever he moved around and stuff, he had more and more pain. So his desire was to get rid of the pain, right? No one wants to walk around with pain. And externally he thought, well, I'm just being lazy, so he went to the gym and he did all kinds of lifts. He did a lot of deadlifts, he did a lot of squats, did a lot of chin-ups, and thought, I'm just gonna pound the shit out of my body and try to get healthy again and get strong, because he understood that he'd started to get a bit lazy. He had a bit of a stomach, and he didn't really do too much exercise. But this actually just increased his pain big time. Okay, the pain just increased. So it was so bad now that he could barely sit. Okay, he could walk, and even when he was lying down, it was painful. So internally, he started to get very, very frightened, right? Because usually his body was working perfectly, and this was the first time in his life where he had actually felt pain for a long period of time. Even he was a hockey player. A lot of hockey players feel a lot of pain because it's a rough sport, right? So the wall he hit now was that he needed to do something about this, but he didn't really want to know where to go. So his wife had some friend that was a doctor, and the doctor checked him out, ran some tests and stuff, and told him, that you actually have an infection in your body, okay, and in your kidneys. So this infection is causing your back pain, okay. And he was quite happy to get a diagnosis for why he had this pain. But he thought, what's the treatment then? So he had some antibiotics, and he was on that plan for about maybe 4 or 5 weeks, something like that. And then he came to me and he said, well, I still have pain, it's better, it's much better in my lower back, but my back, but I still have the pain. What should I do? So I checked him out and did a few tests and stuff, and when I was doing the tests, I noticed he tested positive to have something called a slipped disc at level L5S1. That's in his lower part of the back, okay? So I sent him for an MRI for that, and it came back positive, and his disc had slipped about like a half a centimeter, okay? 6 or 7 or 8 even millimeters, okay? And was pressing on his nerve root. And that was also causing him pain. So the conflict he had now was that he had 2 different kinds of back pain, okay? He had the kidney pain that was almost cleared up from the antibiotics, but then he also had this slipped disc, okay? And that really pissed him off, because he thought, Jesus, I'm not even 40 yet, and I'm not going to be able to do the exercise and stuff that I want to do. And I told him, well, you're going to be able to do a lot of exercises, but if you have a slipped disc, you need to be careful to do a lot of rotation and rotation exercises. Maybe take it easy with the deadlifts and all of these heavy hardcore weight training, free weight stuff. Might want to do some more exercise on the machines instead, okay? The weightlifting machines, so you can control your posture more. So he did that. The pain got better, but he was still quite frustrated around not getting back to normal. And I told him, it's the perspective you have to have. I come back from where I started. You're almost 40 years old now, and you're going to be able to do most things, but whatever you do, you need to think about your back. You have this slipped disc, and it's not your fault. It came from it's a bit genetic. It can be from your hockey. It can be that you're doing these stupid heavy lifts in your gym. You can't sit at work and work for a whole week and then go Thursday or Friday, you go lift really heavy and not warming up and stuff, then shit is gonna happen, So you have to change your perspective. Go for walks, stand up, go to the gym, but do lighter work, not as heavy, okay? So the achievement he made was that he understood this, okay? Internally he understood this, and he made the shifts, okay? So that was good. So the transformation he went through was that, first off, he had 2 different kinds of back pain, and this is very common with patients that I have, that one pain they have, or they come in and they have back pain, and first off we can clear that up, but usually when something clears up, something else comes up, okay? Because when you are in pain, the thing that's most painful is causing you most pain because it's sending up signals to your brain. But then when we take care of that, then something else comes in as well, okay? And it's more or less, it's space for that other pain to come through, okay? So if you have back pain and you've had it for a long time, get it checked out, okay? And if you clear up one pain and something else is coming up as well, don't be frustrated, okay? We're just taking care of one thing at a time, and hopefully it's gonna be okay, okay? Okay guys, it's a bit of a long one. I've been rambling a bit. I'm still trying to figure out this thing with my dog, you know, if I should have her on a leash or just let her be free here in the park. So take care, I love you. I'll talk to you tomorrow. And guys, if you like these episodes, please share them, okay? Leave some comments, okay? Even good comments or negative comments. I really want to improve the quality of this, you know, and I really want to provide a lot of value to you as a listener, okay? If you want me to help you with your back pain, to reduce it quicker, okay? Visit backpainsecrets.com. I have a free book there. Start off with that, and yeah, take care. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Want more back pain secrets? Then go ahead and get your free copy of my best-selling book, Back Pain Secrets, at backpainsecrets.com. Inside this book, you will find my top secrets to healing your back pain without prescription drugs or surgery that have helped thousands of other people just like you.